Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel English with David. In this video, we are going to talk about adjective. Adjective is an interesting lesson in English grammar. Do you know why? Because it has the ability to modify the other words of the parts of speech, or it can change the meaning of the whole sentence. So let's see the definition of adjective. Adjective modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. Mostly, the adjectives are ending on IBL, ABL, AL, FUL, IC, IVE, LESS, or OUS. So let's see the words like credible, it's ending on IBL. Capable, it's ending on ABLE. Logical, it's ending on CAL. Beautiful, it's ending on FUL. Rustic, it's ending on IC. Intensive, it's ending on IVE. Fearless, LESS, it's ending on LESS. Famous, it's ending on OUS. So these are some of the famous endings of adjectives. So sometimes when you are reading some book, you will see some of the words. If they are ending on these words, so you must understand that it is adjective. But there are also some adjectives which have no specific endings, like fast, homemade, white, first, or whatever. And mostly the adjectives are giving you the answer of the question how, that how the things look like, how a noun or pronoun behave or look like. So there are major 8 adjectives, and we are going to learn it one by one. Basically, adjectives have 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive degree is like tall, taller, and tallest. Kind, kinder, and kindest. Beautiful, more beautiful, and most beautiful. Faithful, more faithful, and most faithful. So these are 3 major degrees of adjectives. Positive degree is always used for one person. Comparative degree is used to compare between two persons or two things. And superlative degree is used for 3 persons or more than 3 persons. When you are going to describe or modify a noun or pronoun, and you are going to describe the person the best or the most among the other people. Adjectives can be divided into 2 forms, like regular and irregular adjectives. Regular adjectives are always ending in ER in comparative degree and in EST in superlative degree. So regular adjectives are like tall, taller, and tallest. So regular adjectives are always ending on ER in comparative degree, and in superlative degree they are ending on EST. In the same way, kind, kinder, and kindest, fast, faster, and fastest. But irregular adjectives have no proper or definite endings. So when you are going to compare, you have to use more in the comparative degree and most in superlative degree. Like beautiful, more beautiful, and most beautiful. Faithful, more faithful and most faithful. So let's see the examples of positive, comparative and superlative degrees. As I already told you that positive degree is used for one person. Comparative degree is used for comparison between two persons, and superlative degree is used to compare between three persons or more than three persons are the group of the people or the things. When you compare between two things, you have to use than or to. When you are going to compare between three persons or more than three persons or things, you have to use in or of. And one thing more, before you use the superlative degree, you have to use the article the or the. So let's see the example of the sentences. He is a tall boy. Tall is positive degree, and this one is used for only one person. He is a tall boy. This is positive degree, this is regular adjective, and this one is used for only one person. Now, he is taller than his brother. Now, we have used comparative degree, taller. And I told you that it is used to compare between two persons, he and his brother. So there is a comparison between he and his brother. So now we have to use comparative degree. And when we are going to compare between two persons or the things, we have to use than. So here, he is taller than his brother. So you have to use than or to. Another example is, he is senior to me. Senior is also adjective. Junior is also an adjective. For junior, for senior, so such kind of adjectives, when you're going to compare between two persons, you have to use to. Here you cannot use than, like he is senior than me or I, like that. No. You have to use to rather than then. Okay. The third example is, he is the tallest in his family. Family is more than three persons. It's a group of people. And here we have used tallest superlative degree, because now we are going to compare a person with a group of people, means with family. So here we have to use the superlative degree tallest, and before we use the superlative degree, we have to use the article the. And when we are going to compare one person with a group of people, we have to use in or of. As I already told you that he is the article before the superlative degree, and tallest is superlative degree. He is the tallest. And when you are going to compare one person with a group of people, you have to use in or of. So he is the tallest in his family. So this was the example of positive, comparative and superlative degree. And here you can see that tall, taller and tallest is regular adjective. Now see irregular adjective. She is intelligent girl. Intelligent is the example of irregular adjective. We can't make it like intelligenter or intelligenced, like we made here, adding only er or est at the end of adjective. we can't make it like that. For comparison between two persons, like she is more intelligent than her friend. Now, she and her friend, there are two persons. Now we are going to compare. When you are going to compare the irregular adjective, you have to use the word more. She is more intelligent than her friend, because here you can't use the regular adjective, you are using irregular adjective. So for irregular adjectives, you have to use more for comparison between two persons are the things, and for superlative, you have to use the same word, the most. The article will be used in the same way we use for regular, and here we will use most. Now once again, she is intelligent girl. This is positive degree, and this is our irregular adjective. She is intelligent girl. She is more intelligent than her friend. Now we want to compare between two persons, and this is our irregular adjective. For irregular adjective, we have to use than. She is, we have to use than. For comparison, we have to use more. She is more intelligent than her friend. And for the superlative degree, we have to use she is the most intelligent girl of the class. And here we have used of, as I already told you, that for superlative degree, when you are going to compare one person with a group of people or the things, we have to use in or of. So this is the example of. She is the most intelligent girl of the class. I hope that you have understood the regular and irregular adjectives, and you also have understood the positive, comparative, and superlative degree. So let's talk about the types of adjectives. The very first type of adjective is attributive adjective. You can also call it descriptive or absolute adjective. You can give any name. Attributive adjectives will tell you about the quality, size, shape, color, taste, or age of noun or pronoun. So let's see the examples here. The very first example, he is a nice boy. Nice is the quality of noun or pronoun. Means the boy is nice, the boy is good, like he is a good boy, he is an intelligent boy, he is a bad boy. The quality can be good or bad. So attributive adjectives will tell you about the quality of noun or pronoun. They will also tell you about the size of noun or pronoun, like she is a small girl, she is a big girl, she is a fat girl, or maybe she is a slim girl. So whatever the shape is, it will be adjective, attributive adjective. They will also tell you about the shape of noun or pronoun, like this is a round table, square table, or whatever the shape can be, like long table, it's a short distance. So it will tell you about the shape of noun or pronoun. They will also tell you about the color, like I like blue shirt. So blue is telling about the color. I like the white shirt, the black shirt. All the colors are called attributive adjectives. Attributive adjectives will also tell you about the taste, like the Pakistanis eat spicy food. So spicy is telling the taste. It can be It can be spicy, it can be hot, it can be little hot, or whatever the words you can use. So attributive adjectives will tell you about the taste of the things are known. They will also tell you about the age of noun or pronoun, like he is a young boy or old man. He is a middle-aged man or whatever. So attributive adjectives will tell you about the quality, about the size, about the shape, about the color, about the taste, and about the age. So whenever you use or whenever you are reading something, you can easily identify the attributive or descriptive or absolute adjectives. And the second type is proper adjective. Proper adjectives, they describe specific people, places, or things. For example, he likes Spanish culture. Culture is only a common thing, but if you add Spanish culture, so it will become proper adjective, because Spain is the name of a country, the place, and proper adjectives, they describe the specific places, so it will become our proper adjective. He likes Spanish culture. I like Japanese language. Language is just a common noun, but if you add Japanese language, it will become proper adjective. She is fond of Pakistani food. Food is a common noun, but if we add Pakistani food, so it will become proper adjective. And the last example is he is an American boy. If you say only he is a boy, there is a common noun, only a common sentence. But if you add American boy, it will become proper adjective. So proper adjectives are always describing the specific people, places, or things. So here are the examples of proper adjectives, like Spanish culture, Japanese language, Pakistani food, or American boy. I hope that you have understood proper adjective. Compound or coordinative adjectives. These adjectives are composed by two or three words. When you put two or three words together, they make compound or coordinative adjectives. For example, part-time, 6 page, 3 hour, 500 word, 2 week, fat-free. And here, all too common. In these examples, you can see that these words are put together. Part-time. Part is another word. Time is also another word. When they are put together, they make compound or coordinative adjective. This is the same experience and the example of two words, 6 page, 3 hour, 500 word, 2 week, and fat-free. In all these examples, you can see that two words are put together, all too common. In this example, 3 words are put together. Or another example, turn of the century, turn of the century. So in this example, 3 words are put together. So when you put two or three words together, you can make compound or coordinative adjective. So now see the sentences here. I do part-time work at school. Here, part-time. Part-time, though we have put two words together, but actually this is a singular adjective. Next example, this is 6 page document, or this is 500 word document. Though there are many words, like 500 words, if you speak in general sentences like I have written 500 words. That is a different scenario. But here you have put two words together like 500 word. Here you cannot use S at the end of D. You cannot make it plural. 6-page document, 500 word, 2 week, 3 hour. When you are putting two words together, all these adjectives will be singular and they will be used as singular. You cannot make them plural. So example is, this is 6-page document. This is 500 word document. Maybe if you want to make the sentence plural, you can make the sentence plural at the end by using S or ES, or maybe you can use here the plural subject like noun or pronoun. But your 2 words or 3 words adjective will be always used singular. Then the next example is, I have 2-week break, or I have 3-hour break. Here we have used the same pattern. 2 week, we are not going to use 2 weeks. No, it will be always used as singular. This is all too common mistake. This is the example of coordinative or compound adjective by composing 3 words together, like all too common. So in this example we have put 3 words together. So now you can understand that how 2 or 3 words can be put together or composed, and they can make compound or coordinative adjective. Here the examples and here the sentences. Now you can understand that how you can use them like singular. Always use them singular. I hope that you have understood it very well. So let's see how you can make compound or coordinative adjectives. There are different ways that you can make compound or coordinative adjectives. For example, when you put a number and a noun together, you can make compound or coordinative adjectives like 3-hour wait, 5-day break. Here we have put a number and noun together. Again, we have put the number and noun together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are numbers, and hour, day, these are nouns. So we have put the number and noun together, and we have made compound or coordinative adjectives. In the next example, we can put the word and adjectives together, and we can make compound or coordinative adjectives. The word is brand. The word is world. Adjectives, new or famous. Brand new car. World famous book or player. In this example, we have put the word and adjectives together, and we have made compound or coordinative adjectives. The next example, we can make the compound or coordinative adjectives by putting the word and noun together. The word is deep, the word is long, and when we put the noun with the word like water or life, we can make compound or coordinative adjectives. For example, deep water vessel, long life milk. In these examples, we have put the word and noun together, and we have made compound or coordinative adjectives. Next example, we can make compound or coordinative adjectives by putting the word and present participle form together, like long lasting relationship, English speaking country. Long is a word, English is a word, but when we add present participle form, lasting, speaking, we can make compound or coordinative adjectives. So the word will be long lasting relationship, English speaking country. So this is how we can make compound or coordinative adjectives. And the last example is that we can put the word and past participle form together and we can make compound or coordinative adjectives like middle-aged man and short-haired cat. Here the word is middle and short. Past participle form is aged and haired. And when we put word and past participle words together, we can make compound or coordinative adjectives like middle-aged man and short-haired cat. I hope that you have understood that how you can make compound or coordinative adjectives by putting number and noun together, word and adjectives together, word and nouns together, word and present participle form together, and word and past participle form together. The next one is numeral adjective. The definition is they describe the number of people or things. Number. The number of people or things. The number can be definite or indefinite. The examples of definite numeral adjectives are 1, 2, third or fourth, and mostly the definite numeral adjectives, they describe the cardinals or ordinals. Cardinals means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and ordinals means first, second, third, fourth, fifth, like that. And there are some indefinite numeral adjectives where you don't know the exact number of people or things. For example, some, few, many, all, several. So these are the examples of definite numeral adjectives, and here indefinite numeral adjectives. So let's see the sentences. The first sentence, I have 3 brothers. So here the example is definite numeral adjective. Definite means this is a definite number, like 1, 2, 3. I have 3 brothers. So this is definite that I have 3 brothers. So this is the example of definite numeral adjective. He got 3rd position in the exams. 3rd position. 3rd position. This is also the example of definite numeral adjective. Next example. Only few people are watching match. Only few. You don't know the exact number of the people. There are few people. Maybe there are only 3, maybe there are 10, maybe there are 20, 30, maybe there are 100, but there is no exact number of people. So when there is no exact number of the people or things, they are called indefinite numeral adjective. Only few people are watching match. Next, many students learn English. Many. There are many students. We don't know the exact number of the students. Maybe there are hundreds of students. Maybe there are only 30, 20, 50, 60 or whatever. In these 2 examples, we don't know the exact number of the people or the things. So they are called indefinite numeral adjectives. So once again, numeral adjectives are they describe the number of people or things. The number of people or things can be definite or indefinite. Definite number of the people will be like this, or cardinals are ordinals. Cardinals means 1 2 3 4 5. Ordinals means the things which are in order, like first, second, third. Indefinite numeral adjectives like some, few, many, all, several. We don't know the exact number of people or the things. So here the examples of the sentences, and I hope that you have understood it very well. So let's talk about the definition of interrogative adjective. They describe or modify a noun that is used in a question. Once again, interrogative adjective modifies or describes a noun that is used in a question. What do? They describes or modify a noun. Because they describe or modify a noun, so they're always used with a noun. If you remember the last videos, we studied interrogative pronouns. So interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives are almost similar. There is a little difference. Similarity is that both are used to raise a question, and the difference is that there are only 3 interrogative adjectives: what, which, and whose. But interrogative pronouns are 7, like what, which, whose, where, why, who, and whom. Another difference is interrogative adjectives are used with a noun. Used with a noun means they will be used side by side. But interrogative pronouns are used in place of a noun. So that is a big major difference. So let's see the example. What color do you like? There is a question at the end. Maybe sometimes the people are confused. Is that interrogative adjective or interrogative pronoun? So I already told you that interrogative adjectives are used with a noun. So example is very clear. Color, that is a noun. When any of these words will be used with a noun, it means this is interrogative adjective. Like, what color do you like? This is a noun and this is used with a noun, so it means this is interrogative adjective. If ever you ask a question in a different way, like what is your favorite color? If you use the word is here, what is your favorite color? Color will be used at the end of the sentence. That is our noun. It means that is not interrogative adjective, but this is interrogative pronoun. What is your favorite color? Very different as a question. What color is your what color do you like? That is a totally different question. So you must remember that interrogative adjectives are used with a noun and interrogative pronouns are used in place of a noun. The second example is, which book is yours? Once again, book is a noun, which is used with a noun, so it is our interrogative adjective. Which book is yours? If you use the question like, which is your book, so noun will be used at the end of the sentence, so it will become our interrogative pronoun. The last example, whose coat is that. Now, quote is noun, and interrogative adjectives are used with a noun. So this word whose is also our interrogative adjective. So you must remember, they modify or describe a noun, they are used with a noun, but interrogative pronouns are used in place of a noun. So there are only 3 interrogative adjectives, but interrogative pronouns are total 7. Rest of them are written there. So both are used to ask questions. And the next one is distributive adjective. The definition is that distributive adjective modifies a noun, or in simple words you can say that it refers to each person or thing. If you remember, in the last videos we studied distributive pronoun. So distributive adjectives are similar to distributive pronouns, but the difference is that distributive adjectives modify a noun, or they refer to each person or thing, but distributive pronouns, they are used in place of a noun. They are used in place of a noun. And there are some distributive adjectives, or you can say them distributive pronouns: each, every, many, any, all, neither, either, one. There are also many other distributive adjectives are pronouns. So let's see the examples. Each boy will be given a book. Each boy will be given a book. As I already told you, that distributive adjectives will refer to each person or a thing. Each person or a thing. This is the example of a distributive adjective. Each boy. The boy is a person. So distributive adjective will refer to each person. But when you're talking about distributive adjective, they will be used in place of a noun, like each of them. Now, distributive adjective is talking about each person, but distributive pronoun will talk about one thing or one person out of a group. So the example will be each of them. Now, them is a group, and each is individual person. So distributive pronouns will be used for every person or every thing out of a group, out of many things. But distributive adjective will be used for each person, like only one person, individual. But this will be used for individual out of a group or out of many things. Each boy will be given a book. Or when you talk about distributive pronoun, it will be the example like each of them will be given. Each of them will be given a book. Second example, distributive pronoun can be used like all of them. Them is a group. All means individual. Individual out of a big group. All of them should play match. But if you talk about distributive adjective, it will be like all the boys. Now, all the boys means every person. It's talking about individual, every person or each person should play match. The last example is anyone can read the book. Anyone can read the book. This is the example of distributive adjective. Anyone can read the book. Now it's talking about individual only, each person or every person. But when you talk about any one of you, no, you is a group, means many people. Out of that group, out of those many people, only one person can read the book, means any one of you can read the book. This is the example of distributive pronoun. But distributive adjective will be anyone can read the book. It's talking about individual, but distributive pronoun will talk about individual out of many people, or a group, or out of many things. So you must have the clear idea that distributive adjectives, they modify a noun, or they refer to each or every person or a thing. Then they are similar to distributive pronoun, but distributive pronoun, they are used in place of a noun. So these are some of distributive adjectives are pronoun. Here you could see the examples that how can we use them. So finally you must remember that distributive adjective will be used for individual person, for only one person, but distributive pronouns will be used for one person out of many people, or a group, or many things. So let's talk about demonstrative adjectives first. And the definition of demonstrative adjective is that it modifies a noun. Modifies a noun means it is always used before a noun. If you remember that in the last videos we have studied demonstrative pronoun. So what's the major difference between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns? Demonstrative adjective modifies a noun. On the contrary, demonstrative pronoun replaces a noun that is already used in the sentence. So there is similarity between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun is that there are four major demonstrative pronouns and adjectives. You can see them in adjectives and in pronouns as well. This, these, that, and those. This is used for the things which are near and they are in single form. These is used for the things which are near but in plural form. And that and those are used for the things which are far. That is used for the things in singular form. And those is used for the things which are in plural form. So that is the major difference, and that is the major similarity between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. So let's see the example here. This book is mine. This example is based on demonstrative adjective. You know why? Because we said demonstrative adjective modify the noun, means they always come before a noun. So book is a noun. If you're going to use this before a noun, it means we are going to modify a noun. So it will be called demonstrative adjective. This book is mine. So it is our demonstrative adjective because it is going to modify a noun and it's used before a noun. The second example is those tables are very beautiful. Now here tables are noun in the sentence. and those, the word is used before a noun and it is modifying the noun tables. So it means this is our demonstrative adjective. And one thing more, in the first sentence you can see this book. If you write this books, it will be a wrong sentence. You must remember this and that are used for the things in singular form. And the following helping verb or the verb will be also singular. Like this book is mine. You can't use this book are mine. It will be a wrong sentence because this is a singular demonstrative adjective, so it will be followed by singular helping verb or the verb. Here the example of a plural demonstrative adjective, those tables, you need to use s or es after a noun, and the following helping verb or the verb will be in plural form. Or you can't use those tables is very, no, it will be a wrong sentence. So this is the example of demonstrative pronoun. I met Bob yesterday. That boy is so funny. I already told you that demonstrative pronouns, they replace a noun. Bob, this is a noun. I met Bob. Now that boy, the word that is going to replace the name Bob. It means in this sentence the word that is demonstrative pronoun. Second example, I like cookies. These are very tasty. Now see again, cookies. This is our noun. These are very tasty. Now the word these has replaced the noun cookies, so it will be our demonstrative pronoun. So now that is the major difference, that demonstrative adjectives, they modify a noun and they are always used before a noun. Book or table, these are nouns and this and those are used before them. So these are demonstrative adjectives. But in demonstrative pronouns, they replace a noun. Like I like cookies or I met Bob yesterday. In both examples, we have replaced our nouns with demonstrative pronoun. These are that. So this is the major difference between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. So there are four major demonstrative adjectives and pronouns: this and these, that and those. So once again, demonstrative adjectives, they modify a noun, but demonstrative pronouns, they replace a noun. So it will be more easy for you to study together to understand the major difference, so you will not be confused while using them. And the last one is quantitative adjective. So let's see the definition of this adjective. It indicates the amount or number of a noun or pronoun. So you must remember that quantitative adjectives, they always indicate the number or the amount of a noun or a pronoun in the sentence. So there are many quantitative adjectives. Some of them are many, much, few, a few, most, all, little, a little. So let's see the examples now. He has many brothers. In this sentence, brothers is a noun. Now the word many is indicating the number the number of noun. So it will be called quantitative adjective. Like many, it's showing a huge number of brothers. So this is our noun, and the word we used many will be called quantitative adjective because it's indicating the number of noun. The second example is most of the students like English. Now, in this sentence, the students, this is our noun. When we say most of the students, so the word most is indicating the number of the students, means the number of a noun. So it will be called quantitative adjective. Most of the students. So it's indicating the number in the sentence. So it will be called quantitative adjective. In the third example, a few boys. Boys is a noun in a sentence. A few. This is telling or indicating the number of the boys. A few means only a little. So a few boys will play soccer. Boys is a noun and a few is indicating the number of the boys. So a few will be called quantitative adjective. Now the last example. All of them. Them is our objective pronoun. So that is our pronoun. And the word all is indicating the number of the people, the students, the boys or whatever. So all of them have bikes. In this sentence, this is our pronoun and this is our quantitative adjective, that is indicating the number of pronoun. So this is a very simple and very easy. I hope that you have understood everything about quantitative adjectives, that they indicate the amount or number of the things of noun or pronoun in a sentence. And these are some of quantitative adjectives here, like many, much, few, a few, little, a little, all, like that. And here we studied the different examples. I hope that you have understood everything about demonstrative adjectives and quantitative adjectives. So please continue to keep watching the videos and keep learning. Thank you very much. See you in the next videos.